Hi everyone, this is another quick review. So I have this spot welder. I've been testing it. So today I'm gonna test it to see if you can spot weld a point 0.2 millimeter. So I had this thing open. I'll take it out. Now on the back, it clearly says you can spot weld 0.1 to 0.12 millimeter for nickel strip. It clearly says that. So I'm gonna see if this thing can spot weld there. Those strip are 0.2 millimeter. So then put this on the side. So I'm gonna see if we can spot weld that. So let me remove those two. So I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm plugging the battery together. I'm trying to see if it works. So right now I only have this spot welder. So I only have that. Let me put this on the side. So don't be worried about, because I'm doing the percussion. So the bottom is not plugged, so the top doesn't matter. So for the first, and the top, I may put some protection in here. Put this thing in there. But it's not gonna make the effect because it's only the top I'm doing for the time being. So now I'm gonna spot welder this side to see if it works. This is a quick video. Let me turn this thing on. I believe I can turn it on like that. Okay, I'm at 50. That's 0.5. 5. So I got to bring this thing. This is at. Let me bring this thing for you guys. Okay, this is at. I'm gonna bring this thing at 50 joules. It's manual. This is supposed to be an automated. Uh-oh. I'm gonna bring this thing to 50. Last time I did it at 50, it did spot welder 2.2 milliamp. Bring this thing at 50. This is manual. Auto. I'll change it to auto. Battery is strong. So let's see if this thing works. Okay. Bring the light in. So now I'm gonna spot the welder. This part. Let's see if it works on a 0.2. So let me do the top one here. I put one, I put it down. Oh boy. I don't know what happened there. It did spot welder. Oh yeah, I think 50 is a little bit too much. 50 looked like a little bit too much. It did spot welder the thing. Let me bring this thing to 40. I'm gonna bring this thing to 40. Okay, so because I'm scared of this thing, so I'm gonna bring it to 40. I'm at 40 right now. Bring it at 40. Let's do a couple spot weld. This thing work. So now let's see if I can spot weld. I don't like the way this thing ran. Okay, put this one down there. About 40. It works. Jesus Christ, this is working. This is 0.2. I tried a different one before, it wasn't working. I tried a different spot welder. This is working. 40 is working. My battery is still strong. So let me try to do the whole strip. This is actually working, man. This thing make me nervous. Jesus Christ, this is working. Oh boy. This is real. I was struggling earlier with something else. And I have this thing for a while in my house. My voltage still remain the same. This may be so sparkle here. Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. It is working. So I don't have to buy a different spot welder. It's getting warm. That's 40. 40 works. Jesus, this is actually working. Voltage remain the same. Missing 1, 2 here. So let me put one more here. Let me put one here too. I'm still at the right voltage. 1 joule. 1 joule. 40 joule. So let me see if I can do the whole strip. This is on TV. This is on camera. There we go. Battery still strong. All this time I have this thing here. I have 2 of them. I have another one, but it got broken because I was trying to modify it, and didn't have the right size of the battery. Because I didn't have the right size of the battery, the MOSFET is blowing up. Oh, first one is not staying. Let me see. This one stayed. Let me do it again. Okay. This is not bad. You see my voltage still remain the same. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna complete. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me do a couple more on TV, on camera. I'm just gonna go complete the rest of it. This little thing works. It's really working. Because I have a cup, I've been spotted welder something else using different machine. So because I used this before. I have a video on this, and this doesn't work on the 2.2. It doesn't work. But this one is actually working. I have this before. I did some modification on it, and I think one of the MOSFETs blown. Don't know what happened. I used this battery, then they didn't blow up. I used some modification. For some reason it wasn't working, so something blown up. I believe, and this part blown and that part blown. So I got a bunch of smoke in there. Don't know what happened. But I believe the spot welders, something went wrong, probably because I was using a different battery on it. It was already broken before the modification. This one, there's no modification on this. I didn't do no modification, so I'm using it as is. But I see a lot of people giving a lot of advice to do the modification. So therefore, when you have low battery, it doesn't burn. So let me do some more. Let me see if I can finish the strip. So I'm gonna pause the video because I don't want the video to be too long. I'm gonna pause it. Then I'll do the last 4 on this pack. Now something happened while I was doing it. Let me show you. And this one, this can get eat up. So while I was doing it, so there was a spark, a big spark there. And when I touched this thing, it gave me the temperature. See, something happened there. I shut it down because when I touched this, it's a little bit hot, 84 degrees. So what I'm checking is this thing here. Okay, the strip. That's what this says. You always need to heat it up. You always need to double that. So they have 2 strips here. This is not bad because when I look, because I take this thing off, I'm looking at the MOSFET because there was a big spark. The thing happened. So it was a big spark there. Trying to see there's no MOSFET is broken. Doesn't look like it. When I look at the temperature, this is MOSFET temperature. Okay. This MOSFET temperature is 97, 104, 104, 104. I'm at 50 joules. This is heat up. I can feel it. So when I touch it, it's hot. It's warm. Now it's warm because I had to stop it. Because when I get to here, this spot welder, this one right there, they give me a spark. Usually it does the spark, it discolor it too, but I get nervous because this thing get me nervous. So what I did there is I decide to stop whatever I'm doing and to double check this thing. So I checked my meter and check the temperature. I'm not sure if something went broken because people on the internet tell you that you need to double the line here. So I don't want to mess up my machine. It seems it works for me. So I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna see if it works because I'm gonna plug it back. I'm gonna do it on camera, see if it works, if it continues to work. But it got me nervous because this battery, when I do the spot weld, it seems to work fine, but it do a big spark. So usually when this thing does the spark like that, if it's broken, something's wrong, it's gonna continue doing big spark. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put it back together and do 2 more spot weld and then stop. If it doesn't do a big spark, and I think I'm good, so I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna upgrade it the same way they do on the internet. Make it better. So for the time being, let me turn it back on again. See what it does. I'm at 2 point. I'm still at 2 point. I'm at, the joule is changed. Oh, because I take the thing off. Okay. And put it back to 40. I had a 40. Put it back to 40. And I put it on automated. And see if it does 2 more. Okay. This is auto. It's on auto. I'm gonna do 2 more. Hopefully there's nothing wrong. So because it was heat up. So okay. Just hoping it doesn't burn anything. Oh, I took it off because I got nervous. I got very nervous on this because it does a big spark earlier. Let's see. If it doesn't, we're good. Okay, put one in, the other one in. Okay, there's smoke. Okay, something went wrong. You see, it's burning. Something in there went wrong. There was smoke in here. That's the situation with this cup. Okay, it does work, but the next spot, okay, it burns. This one is the spot welder. There's a smoke coming out of there. So I'm gonna turn it off. So I'm gonna double check this thing if anything went wrong with it. Turn off the battery. Let me take the battery off. This is not warm enough to be doing this. Okay, this is 40 joules. 40 joules. Let's give you temperature is not bad. There's a smoke came out there. I can smell it. The spot weld. I don't see anything messed up here. Okay, this is going high. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't see anything in there. Don't see anything in there. The temperature. Each MOSFET, the temperature is dropping. 99. Don't know where the smoke comes from, but I see smoke. I did see smoke. There's smoke coming on the board. This is touch each other? No. Don't know. There's nothing look burned there. There's nothing look burned there. You can see the smoke. It did spot welded. I see the smoke on the machine. Well, I'm stopping this video and I'll give you another update. Tells you if it is working or not.